Hey, check this out. This is my first batch of foam crate. I'll try not to drop the phone in there. Still making foam. Yeah, it's still pumping out the foam. This is the thing making it. And I think I gotta plug the air compressor in real quick actually, because yeah, both plugged in. So I'm just gonna, basically once I mix it, I'm gonna tip it right here, because this is a low point, and I think I'll just kind of fill this whole kind of corner area, but I gotta switch it back. Alright, I'm gonna turn this off. I'll check in when I got it all mixed up to see what the final slurry looks like. Oh man, this is such a weird substance. It's way like thicker than I realized it would be. Let me just mix up the last bit here. Let's see if I can get this on here. We'll see. It's so weird. It's just like a giant thing of shaving cream, kind of. It's like this thick kind of foam. Very strange. And so I went through 2 gallons of this. Those are 2 gallons of water. Did a half cup of this Drexel foam, and yeah, I'm just gonna dump it here, and we'll see how it goes. I'll try to catch the board. It's like just strange, the density and everything. So yeah, there's one barrel of it. I'm gonna travel it out over to there. I actually kind of thought it would be more liquidy. It's so foamy, it's not really going to contour as much as I thought it would. So I'll travel that out and then take a picture. Okay, so just 2 seconds after that, I just realized that the barrel was still like maybe even half full. It had a lot still stuck in the bottom with foam. So then I poured the rest. I got a little dirt mixed up in there, but it should be okay. But it got just about all the way over to there, which is more what I was expecting. But it's pretty thick. So I might end up doing a second batch here. Or no, I'm just going to do the one and see how this cures and everything. And then I'll maybe either make a short video after I travel it out. Okay, look how, this is how much I got to cover. And it's just so cool. Its texture. It's like a mix of shaving cream and Jello. Let's see if you can kind of see how like spongy it is, and then it'll like bounce back like Jello. And it's just this foam layer. It's so light. So I'm just spreading this foam into a even layer here. I've never done this before. But the idea is that when it solidifies, it's going to be cement. And it's going to be insulative cement. So I've got all different widths or depths, I guess, of how thick it is. Probably the average might be an inch, but there's probably going to be areas where there's 2 inches or a ½ inch, and I'm not even getting it very flat. I didn't really anticipate it being like this, so I'm going to let it be somewhat wavy. But yeah, so that was just one bag of mortar, a Portland cement, filled that up with one batch of the ½ cup of that foaming stuff, and just look at the coverage just over straight dirt. And that was at first pour I was underwhelmed, or it was less than I expected, and now it's more than I expected, filling this whole corner. So yeah, I'm just gonna trowel it out the rest of the way as much as I can, because I can't even get into that corner, and then we'll check in on it maybe in 2 hours, and then a bit later also. Alright, here we're at 45 minutes, and it feels like popping bubbles if I touch it, like the bubbles are popping, so I don't want to disturb it. And I got a timer for 2 hours, but I'm just in the middle of making some food and thought I would check it now. Alright, this is after exactly 2 hours from the one video. The timer just came up, and so it's giving way. The bubbles aren't popping. It has so it's a different feel, like a whole flake will no, kitty, don't go on there. A whole flake will push in as opposed to a bubble popping. And there's a little bit of rain, which yeah, you can't really see it on there, but yeah, so it kind of seems like at this point it's just starting to cure to the point where the cement is starting to hold the form as opposed to just the bubble, because when I push on it, it's not bubbles popping, it's a bigger kind of crust kind of pushing in. You can see one more time, like, yeah. Alright, so we'll check in the morning after maybe 12 hours, something like that.